For the first time this season, the Oregon women know what it feels like to win away from home, and the Ducks did it in style. A 21-point blowout at UCLA, Oregon's largest margin of victory this season, 83-62. Jasmine Holiday led the way with 21 points and 13 boards. 4 Ducks in double figures, including Danielle Love, a career best 4 3-pointers and 16 points.
Liz Brenner, from volleyball to hoops, her first career double-double. Go for 15-11. Snapped a 5-game skid against UCLA. Next up, a closer road game at Gill this Saturday, 4 o'clock.
Well, both teams can roll into Saturday's Civil War feeling good about themselves as Oregon State ended a 4-game slide against USC. OSU hands USC just its second Pac-12 loss in overtime. Beavers prevail 65-61. Sage and Dendy with 17. Freshman Allie Gibson, 4 of her 14 in OT. Coming up big.
Trisha Bright had 12, and how about a teeter-totter game this was? Lead changed hands 15 times in the first half, only 1 tie. The Beavs outscored them in the paint 32-20. The Agumake sisters laid it on thick over UW 65-47. Fourth-ranked Cardinal won their 73rd straight home game, 65th in a row in conference. They are 8-0.
In Tempe, the Sun Devils got a 7-block performance from Kylie Bennett as Arizona State won a 3rd straight game, 59-51 over Utah. Bennett's blocks tied the school record. Still to come on ITP. Talk about your lost weekends. The Cardinal went to Washington leading the conference but came crashing back down to earth inside the pack. We'll be back. Turnovers. This one clearly a back and forth affair with 10 ties, 10 lead changes. To the Huntsman Center in Salt Lake, Larry Kristowiak's Utes hosting Arizona State. First half. Chris Hines all alone for 3. Spot up and knock it down. He had 14 as the Utes had 4 starters in double figures. A little later, more long ball off the baseline screen and curl. Cedric Martin in the coffin corner, bottom. Utah built a 7-point halftime lead and cruised home from there. Utah snaps a 4-game losing streak. 64-43, the Sun Devils without leading scorer Trent Lockett, who missed his 2nd straight game.
Yeah, the Utes, they got a big contribution there from those guys. They went on a 12-0 run, never looked back. Remember that Josh Watkins, the starting point guard, kicked off the team this week.
It was really a tale of 2 halves at Matt Knight Arena as Oregon managed just 24 points in the first half, but reeled off 51 in the second in defeating UCLA. Dirk Weishar has more from the victorious Ducks.
Oregon came out flat against UCLA in the first half, giving up several easy buckets to the Bruins, who shot 51%. Second half, a much different story. The Ducks came out with a 15-2 run fueled by a full-court press. The Ducks also got several key rebounds and made their free throws late once again, 28 of 32 from the line to beat UCLA 75-68 here at Matt Knight Arena.
We came together, and that was an impressive second half for us, and I think the press definitely changed the game for us.
The start of the second half was critical. We got a couple shots down. The press really energized us. The crowd was unbelievable.
I thought the team really showed a lot of toughness and a lot of heart down the stretch of, fighting back and getting back into the game than finishing it.
Defensively, head coach Dana Altman credited Tony Woods, who played great inside defense, 2 block shots, altered several others, and DeVoe Joseph, who played lockdown defense on Lazarick Jones. The Ducks are now 6-2 in Pac-12 play and have more than a week to prepare for the Civil War. Reporting from Matthew Knight Arena, I'm Dirk Weishar for Inside the Pack.
Dirk, thanks. The Beavers' first sweep of LA in 6 years couldn't have come at a better time as Oregon State can now feel good heading into Sunday's Civil War. Still to come on Inside. Back to Gill for more with Oregon State as the Beavers turn defense into offense against the Trojans.
Since I've been here, this was probably the most important weekend. Getting back in the mix a little bit with our confidence was really important.
With its first sweep over the LA schools since 2005, Oregon State improved to 3-5 in the Pac-12 with the Civil War coming up Sunday. Head coach Craig Robinson said these 2 wins were the most important so far during his tenure in Corvallis.
Getting back in the mix a little bit with our confidence was really important, and I thought we did that tonight, and I thought we did it. It started Thursday. Finally getting this chance to sweep those guys is important.
We get a lot more confidence from these 2 games. We know that we can play with any team in the league, and it showed out there. And this week of practice, we have to go hard and be prepared.
Show some love for the glove. His number 20 hangs in the rafters at Gill Coliseum. Gary Payton attended his first Beaver game in Corvallis in more than 2 decades on Saturday. The future Hall of Famer is a bit of a mentor to fellow Bay Area guard Jared Cunningham. GP's alma mater may be digging out of the hole in this conference season, but Gary sees big things coming for O-State during March Madness.
Now you're getting back on that track. They're 2 games away from being in the hunt of this Pac-12. Don't worry about it. You still got the Pac-10 tournament, which they always play well in. I think they're going to win the Pac-12 tournament. I really do. And they just got to work. That's all. Just go out there every night and leave it on the floor, and it'll be fine.
Among the topics Gary, who was very good in that pregame interview with us, talked about was bringing the NBA back to Seattle, a topic I know that's near and dear to your heart.
If Oklahoma City wins the world title this year, I might have to move out of the country, off the globe. I don't really know. But, yeah, certainly got to get a lot of investors. They have a few up there. They're trying to bring the NHL first. Got to get an arena. They're not going to come back to Key Arena, which was renovated in 94,
right, we know that whole bit.
Somehow it got ancient in that short amount of time.
Right.
Anyway, good for the glove. A lot of guys are trying to bring hoops back to Seattle. He says, I want to get my number 20 raised in Seattle.
Yeah, he
Not
wants
Oklahoma.
the number in the rafters there. The glove likes the Beavs to win it all at Staples Center. GP was a court king, and now we have our own from this weekend.
Hey, in honor of Peyton back in the house, Cunningham cranked his game up all around. 18 points, 7 of 11 shooting, 5 assists, 2 steals, 3 boards, and of course, some highlight reel jams.
They are top shelf. My king goes to the guy who could use a crown to hold back those lovely locks. It's E.J. Singler, a career-high outing, 26 points and 7 boards against UCLA. The hairband was 16 of 17 from the charity stripe, came up big late.
We got to work for on that one there. The final crown bestowed upon Faisal Aiden. Where you been? A combined 57 points of the Cougs, 2 wins over the Bay Area schools, 24 off the bench Saturday against California for Faisal.
All right, next week it's the Civil War as we reach the midway point of the conference season. Thanks for watching Inside the Pack. For Nick, I'm Tom. We'll see you later.